I'm leaving Kalavati. The train is about to arrive.
Just 2 more rotis to make. You won't get any food on the train, and the station is barely a stone's throw from here.
If I miss the train, I'll lose a day's pay. My boss is a hard man.
I'll help, Amma.
Your sister should be helping me. Instead, she must be kicking and punching away in the judo class.
Chakur enjoys it. She has become so strong and confident after she joined the judo class in high school.
Hoo, ha! Hoo, ha! Hoo, ha! Hoo, ha!
I'd love to help you, Amma. I'll pack the food for Babuji while you finish making the other roti.
A fine pair, you and your sister. Remember to keep some vegetable for your lunch. Give the rest to Babuji. Chakor and I will manage without it.
Chakur and you work so hard, perhaps more than me. Why should you not eat? The three of us can share the vegetable among us. Here, Babuji, you are all set.
Babuji, the train has reached the outskirts of the village. It's coming very slowly.
How do you know?
When I went out, Babuji was so worried about missing the train. So I climbed a tall tree near the clearing where I practiced judo. From there I could see the train coming at a distance.
My little monkey. Skills are proving very helpful for me.
And Ajay, your skills are very helpful to me.
Come, Babuji. Bhaiya and I will run ahead with your bags.
Look how responsible my children have become. I'm proud of them.
Remember, girls and boys are equal.
Hello everybody, welcome to civics class. We are doing chapter 4 of this unit. Civics chapter 4, growing up as boys and girls. In my previous video, that was the introductory video of this chapter and this unit. In that I make you understand that there are differences between growing up as a boys and girls. In our society teaches us that what kind of behavior is acceptable for boys and for girls, and society's thinking make boys and girls how they will be in future as a men and women. So in that context, we deleted this two topic, growing up in a Samo island and growing up in Madhya Pradesh. As in present circumstances, we are asked to delete some topics so we can cop up the syllabus. So we have deleted this two topic because this two topic, this is a case study of 1920s, before 100 years back. And in Madhya Pradesh case also it is of 1960s, and situation is quite changed now. So, but then also I have just given brief ideas about both the cases. And in that previous class we have done till here, page number 46, last paragraph. And at that time I told you that now they have given very interesting story of Jaspreet. Okay, so let us start this story. It is very interesting story that my mother doesn't work. Means here, actually in our society, when women are doing household work like cooking, cleaning and mopping and all this thing in her own house, it is not considered as a work. It is not considered that she is doing some valuable work. Right? So this story is focusing on this thinking of the society. In this story, you can find the characters like Jaspreet, who is considered as she is not doing any work, Shonali, Harmeet, and Shonali's mother. So let us see what are the things are there in this story for us. Okay, let's start. Ma, we are going on school excursion. Rosie ma'am needs volunteers. Can't you take a holiday from office and volunteer? Okay, so she is Shonali and she is asking her mother a question to take off because Shonali's mother is working outside, means doing some job or office or something, and so she is doing outside. Keep in mind, children, so you will find the differences. Hermit's mother always comes for exertion because she doesn't work. Right? She being judgmental and she is telling that Hermit's mother, Hermit her friend, Shonali's friend, her mother, she is always taking part in exertion because she doesn't work. What excuse she has given for her? Shonali, how can you say that? You know that Jaspreet auntie is up at 5 a.m. every day doing all the housework. Then Shonali's mother taking objection that how can you tell that she doesn't work? She wake up early at 5 a.m. and she is doing all housework. Yes, but that's not real work. It's just a housework. How say children are also taking, mothers is taking only housework. Oh, that what you think, do you? Let's go over to their house and ask Jaspreet what she think. Means now this Shonali's mother come to know that how they are taking Jaspreet's work. Jaspreet means Hermit's mother and she is only a housewife, and how children are taking work as a housework. At the Singh's house, now they are going to Jaspreet's house and now they are discussing that topic. Harsharan, Shonali think that your wife is not working person. But isn't that correct, auntie? My mother is a housewife, she does not work. Then that Hermit is also accepting, yes, my mother is not working. So she is right only. My mother is not going outside work. Right? So whatever work she is doing, it is just a activity. She is not doing any work. Her mean to say like this. Then Jaspreet, why don't you just relax and let them manage everything for change? Jaspreet is telling, great idea. Okay, I'll go on strike tomorrow. What a fun. Then children are telling, what a fun. We will take care of everything tomorrow with Papa. Then Hermit, then brother, and they all are telling that we will enjoy. When Mama will take leave, then we will enjoy with Papa. Next morning, 7:30. Now today is a day off for Jaspreet because she has taken rest. Oh God, look at the time. Where's my breakfast? Why aren't the children ready? How would I know? I am on strike. Remember? Besides, Mangla has also taken leave today. Means then Jaspreet is saying that I don't know anything. I am on strike and our maid Mangla is also on leave today. Oh, that the school bus. I will have to drop them in car. Then in meanwhile their school bus, their children school bus also arrive. Then Harsharan is telling that now I will drop them in car. Hurry and ask Hermit to switch on the pump. Means this Harsharan has taken responsibilities of housework, then he is taking up the work like this. Then children are telling, Jaspreet is telling, but what about the kids' lunch boxes? Every day to Jaspreet is preparing their lunch box, but today Harsharan couldn't do it. Oh no, forget about that. I will give you some money, just buy something from the canteen today. Okay, then Ma already gave us money. Evening 6 p.m. Bell is ringing. I am exhausted. How about some tea? Oh, I forget you are strike. I will make some myself. The house looked like it was hit by hurricane because Jaspreet was not doing anything and the situation of house is like a hurricane hit it. Did you expect it to remain in exactly the same condition in which you left it this morning, dear? Because she was on strike, so she has not done anything. Hermit, where on earth the tea lives? He. I wonder if they still believe I don't work. Now Jasprit is thinking that see the condition of house, condition of the children and Harshan and himself. And still they are thinking that I don't work. I am not doing any work. And now I have to remind them Chachaji and Chachiji are coming for dinner. And top of that, the condition of house is like a hurricane hit it. Children are there, hustle bustle situation is there. And top of that, some guests are coming at the house. Means till the time hermit families were not valuing Jasprit's work. Hermit's family did not think that the work Jasprit did within the house was real work. What they were thinking, it is natural. What Jasprit is doing in kitchen, cooking, cleaning, washing clothes, it is just a natural thing. It is not considered as a work. This feeling is not unique to their family, right? It is not only the case of Jasprit. Thousands of the women and millions of the women are facing the same situation in their homes. Their work is not considering as a work. Family members are considering it just for sake. Because she is women, it is a natural that whatever work she will do for family, it is not a work. But the same work, suppose if mother will not cook food for lunch, and if you go and buy from outside, you are not paying it. So why your mother's work, while she is cooking for you, is not considered as a work? So this feeling is not unique to their families. Across the world, the many responsibilities for housework and caregiving tasks like looking after the family, especially children, the elderly people, sick members, lies with women. Yet, as we have seen, the work that women do with the home is not recognized as work. It is also assumed that this is something that comes naturally to women, therefore does not have to be paid for, and society devalues this work. Note down, children, society is not valued women's work, and society always consider women as inferior than male, right? If we just close our eyes and if we think from morning till the night, how many choices they are doing, right? Making beds, cooking, cleaning, shopping for the families, right? Taking care of the elderly people, taking care, nurturing the children. So many works they are doing, and if women is not doing all this thing, and if we have to pay for it, then how much you will pay for a one day, and for 30 days, for 1 month, for 1 year? Can you count it, right? So society is continuously devaluing women's work, right? It is not considered as a work, right? We cannot accept this type of situation of women in our society. That's why our constitution come up and they make some arrangement for the women's condition in the society. Okay, so children, you understand the story of Jasprit. Actually here not only Jasprit, right, but the thinking of the family members are also matters. Jasprit was as a woman, she was just fulfilling all the responsibilities, but as a family members were also taking as a granted, right? Yes, as a mother, as a wife, she has to do, she is doing naturally. What else we can accept? So this was the wrong thinking of the family member, right, that you learn in this story. And there, that's why you are learning this topic in your civics book. Then in next topic, they focus on the lives of domestic workers. Like Hermit was working at home as a housewife, but you can see that there are lots of women, those who are working as a domestic workers. So their life is also important. They are also doing double work. On the one hand, they are completing all their household work, get up early in the morning, and then they are coming to their master's house and doing again the work, right? So they are around 18, 19, 20 hours they are working. So let us read this, what is given here, lives of domestic workers. In the story above, Hermit's mother was not the only one who did the housework. A lot of work was done by Mangla. Mangla was her maid, their domestic helper. Many homes, particularly in towns and cities, employ domestic workers. They do a lot of work: sweeping, cleaning, washing clothes and dishes, cooking, looking after young children and the elderly people. Most domestic workers are women. Especially in our society, our state, most of the women are working as a domestic help. Even young boys and girls are employed to do this work, but wages are very low. As a domestic worker, they are getting very low wages. Hardly they are getting 10 to 15 rupees per day. A domestic worker's day can begin as early as 5 in the morning and end as late as 12 at night. Despite the hard work they do, their employers often do not show them much respect. And at last, what they will call? They are just called as a servant, peon, or domestic workers. This is what the Melanie, a domestic worker. Right here, another incident of Melanie. They are just focusing. A domestic worker had to say about her experience of working in Delhi. My first job was with a rich family that lived in a 3-storied house. Right now, you can imagine 3-storied house, so big house. The ma'am Sai was very strange as she would shout at to get any work done. My work was in the kitchen. There were 2 other girls who did the cleaning. Right, Melanie was working in kitchen and 2 other girls were working in cleaning and other work. Our day would begin at 5 o'clock. For breakfast, we would get a cup of tea and 2 dry rotis. Right? How hard their life, you can imagine. We could never get a third roti. In the evening, when I cooked the food, the 2 other girls would beg me to give them extra roti. Because Melanie was working in kitchen, so she was getting some food, and the other 2 girls, domestic workers, they were asking for rotis. I would secretly give it to them and make an extra one for myself. We were so hungry after working through the day. We could not wear chappals in the house because they are working in kitchen or some other places, but chappals were not allowed. In the winter, our feet would swell up with the cold. I used to feel scared of the ma'am Sai because she always shout and she was so rude by nature, but also felt angry and humiliated also. Did we not work all day? Did we not deserve to be treated with the some respect? So these are the pain and the story of the domestic workers. So they focus on their situation when we are appointing people as our helper, but how we are treating them. Right? Here again I am focusing that it is not a special case of any 1 or 2 family. It is a common scenario seen in society. Right? Hope you understand the condition of this type of domestic workers. We'll discuss their situation in further in next lesson. Okay, student? Till that time, keep learning.